Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I just wanted to play around with makeup a little bit because I have been feeling very uninspired lately. I don't know why. I think I just need to get back into the groove of things. So comment down below what you want to see me film. So today I think I'm just going to do something inspired by my shirt. I'm wearing a Toy Story Pixar shirt. So, excuse me. I feel like I'm probably going to do something like with these colors, like blues, yellows, oranges. This is red, not orange. But just because I've been very uninspired and I kind of want to get back into playing with color. So, if you have any suggestions, let me know down below. And I will film them, and because I want to do things that make you guys happy, but I also want to do things that make me happy. But just comment some ideas down below. So let's just get started. So I was watching old YouTube videos of mine, and I watched a video and I was like, I hate hydrating primers because I have oily skin. And now I have the driest skin in the world, so I need a hydrating primer. So I got this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Base Tape Hydrating Primer. So I'm going to use this. That was way too much. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was way too much. Ooh, this is very hydrating. I'm just gonna rub it in a bit because, like you see, but way too much. And then since this is a Tarte product, I feel like it would go really nicely with my Tarte foundation, which is the Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation. I'm in the shade 22, light beige, and just going to wet my beauty blender. Just kind of dampen it up because I just want to get up and go to the sink, so I just sprayed it. So now I'm just going to apply some on my sponge, dab it my face, then blend. And I'm gonna make sure to blend on my back. I might need a tiny extra pump for my forehead, my nose and stuff. I've recently been using a beauty blender because I think with this foundation, it just kind of builds up the coverage because this is like a medium foundation, and I kind of like a little bit more of a full coverage. So I just feel like a sponge kind of increases the coverage, which I like. So now that, gotta get my ears. So now that my foundation is done, just gonna wipe the top off, kind of put a little more under my eyes, bridge of my nose, forehead, just so it gets the stuff off the bottle. Next, I'm gonna go in with my No Filter Concealer by ColourPop. I'm in the shade Light 18, I believe. Yes. I love this concealer. I ordered a new one. I'm just waiting for it to come in. So I just put that concealer under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow and chin. My skin has been acting a lot better recently, so I don't need to conceal a whole lot like I have done in the past because there's not that much to conceal because my skin's been looking good. Couple little spots here and there, but the foundation normally covers them pretty well. Okay, looking good. So I am now going to powder. I'm just gonna go in one more time with the Beauty Blender just to make sure I don't get creases under my eyes. And I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline translucent powder. Just gonna spread it around. Oh, got something in my eye. And now I'm going to put the powder where I put the concealer. And then I'm just going to take what's left on the brush and put that all over. We'll spread that all over my face just to set in that foundation. I like to do this in circular motion instead of like swiping, if that makes sense. I just think it's a lot softer. So that's powder. Next step is bronzer. And for this, I'm going to use my Morphe bronzer in the shade Debutante, which is my favorite bronzer. Literally use no other bronzer than this one. I just think it's like the perfect like warm color for my face. So I'm going to apply this in circular motions too. Just because I feel like it's like not as harsh. So the brushes I just used were all Morphe brushes. I don't know if I said that. And then I'm going to take this Firma 103 brush, dip into that same bronzer, and bronze my nose. Just like that, just really light and subtle. That's really it. I don't do a lot. And then where I would normally use my ColourPop blush, I'm going to trade that out for a more summery blush. I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Barely Legal. I love this peach one for the summer. It just gives your skin like a nice sun-kissed look. I do love the ColourPop one, but I just want to switch it up a bit. So I'm going to take a Morphe Angles brush, dip in, and smile. Focus it on the apples of my cheeks, then blend out. Kind of using those same circular motions that I did for the bronzer. And then I'm just going to apply some on my nose because it just gives you that like sun-kissed look. And then I always put a little bit where I put my bronzer, just because I feel like it ties everything together. And it's just a personal preference. You don't have to do that, obviously, but just personal preference. So next up is highlighter. First, I'm just going to spray my face with this Maybelline setting spray. Oh, I got some in my hair. Should have went like that. Oof. Yeah, that's fine. And next I'm going to apply my highlighter, which is from Ofra. It's in the shade Rodeo Drive. It's a really pretty gold highlight. I love gold highlights on me because I do have like an olivey skin tone. So gold looks really good on my skin. So I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my face where the sun would naturally hit. Then I'm gonna go down my nose. Tip of my nose. Go back in a little. I like the Cupid's bow, the chin, and a little on the forehead, not a lot, just a little, kind of spread it out. I don't put a lot of highlight on my chin or my forehead because sometimes it attracts attention to those places and makes it kind of look oily. So yeah. So I'm going to go in with eyeshadow now. Like I said, I'm gonna do kind of blue, yellow, and red. So I might just do like a gradient, like red, yellow, blue, if that works. Or I might do yellow, red, blue, just so it's like a fade, which I think will be really pretty. So I think I'm just gonna take a brush like this and just dip into yellow eyeshadow. And oof, got kind of rearrange things because actually, before we do any of that, we're going to prime. And I'm gonna prime the eyelids. Somehow I forgot. Okay, my brushes are in the way. I'm going to use my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. And I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids. It's a really tacky, like, eye primer, and I feel like that works well because the eyeshadows stick to it better and just make them pop more. I've had this since Christmas and I still have a whole lot left. So these last you a pretty long bit of time. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go over that. And then we already put that yellow in that brush. So I'm going to get a little closer to my mirror and I'm going to focus this on kind of like the inner third. And I'm kind of going kind of want to saturate the brush. And then I'm going to focus this on the inner part. And I'm going to kind of like stamp the product on. I'm going to drag it in a little, like that. Just going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of buff that out. Just a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Just kind of use circular motions. I should be using like a smaller brush for this, but I feel like it's working for now. So I'm just kind of using circular motions to do this. I think that looks pretty good for a base. And then taking a bit of a denser brush, I'm going to, these are all Morphe eyeshadow brushes by the way, and then I'm going to take a red, like a true red shade, and I'm going to start packing I dropped the palette I was using. Okay, that should be fine. So I'm just going to do the same thing with the red and kind of put it in between. Kind of blend it into the yellow. Then I'll go back further and like create like a gradient with the blue I'm gonna add. Probably to the end here, which I probably should have stopped with the red, but it's fine. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing, the other eye. Sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, because I like to focus. So I'm just adding that red to the next to the yellow, and it's gonna kind of create an orange in the center. I think that's good with the red. And then I'll probably end up doing like a cut crease and put like a white shimmer on the lid. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'll do that. And then I'm going to take this tiny little brush, like it's more like a detailed brush. So I'm going to go into a like blue, like a true blue, maybe mix it with like a pearly-ish, winkle-ish color, just to kind of lighten it up. And I'm going, wait, before I do that, I'm gonna take a detail brush and just mesh this together, and then I'm going to add the blue on the end. I'm kind of doing like a circular motion. I feel like that's applying really well because it's blending it in. I'm gonna go dip back into that more vibranty blue. And just kind of add to it. Yeah, I like that. Because it's like the main colors in the shirt, if you can see, are yellow and red, and then it's like a blue accent. So I feel like circling in that blue kind of like ties it together, if that makes sense. I would do like graphics, but like still working on it. We're not that far Yeah, but I will like eventually like get some like liners because I don't have that many like colored liners. I mainly right now have like black, and I kind of want to get like a pink, a yellow, like a white, so I can do like designs and stuff. So yeah, so I'm just basically gonna do to this eye what I did the other one. Just mix those blues and then circle it on the outer corner. Plus, there's a new Toy Story movie coming out soon, Toy Story 4. I think it's coming out in like the middle of June. But, like, I'm wearing the shirt now, so I figured like I just do it. Plus, it's like summery and like vibranty. So I'm just circling in that color and blue. And I think it's coming out really well. I'm probably not going to put anything on the lower lash line just because that's not my vibe. I'm not really like a lower lash line person. I don't know, because my eyes tend to water a lot, so I feel like when I put like bottom mascara and like bottom eyeshadow, it just starts to run. So I just kind of stay away from that. I'm just topping off this other side. And I'm kind of blending that upwards to meet with that red. So there is kind of like a purpley sense going on in the middle, like a gradient. This is now like red, blue, if that makes sense. I used that analogy in my rainbow video. So if you know, you know. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just go over all that, just blend that all in. I'm gonna use a different brush for this. I'm gonna use this one, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I like how this is turning out so far. So I think I'm just going to cut my lid, and then yeah. So I'm just applying that No Filter concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to take that same brush used in the beginning for my primer, and I'm just going to cut the crease. I always do cut creases. They're not like the typical cut crease, because like I know some people like do like half cut creases, but I don't know. This is just what works for me personally, because I feel like the shimmers just like settle better, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of like shaping the lid with the concealer, which kind of ends up covering up what like the eyeshadow that fell onto the lid when we were blending. And then I'm probably just gonna take a white-ish, or like a champagne, maybe like a champagne. Oh, I'll pick it up. And then I'm just gonna put that on top. I'm using a more champagne-y shade, and then I'm topping it off with like a white shimmery shade, just to kind of build it up. So That's the eye. I'm gonna pick up what I dropped because it's gonna bother me. It broke. Dang it, I broke my perfume. Ah. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it now. I broke my Ariana Grande perfume. I'm so sad. This is my favorite perfume. I'm so sad. I'm gonna have to like apply it like a dropper or something. Or like change the lid or something. Oh, it's so sad. Well, dang. Okay, so now that we put that shimmer on, I'm probably just going to put something on the inner corner. Actually, I'm gonna apply this Super Shock Shadow by ColourPop in the shade Hi Ho. It's from their Disney line. And I just like to put this color in my inner corner just to give it a little pop. Like that. This is the color, if you're wondering. So, yeah, I'm just going to apply some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Like lightly. Like very lightly. Fun tip, mascara was the first thing I learned to put on because I was really scared to put mascara on for the first time. So like I babied out and my sister had to help me with it. So yeah, just a little backstory. And then I'm just gonna put on this Can't Relate Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. It's my favorite nude. I want to get the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks. I really like the shade Sophia. I kind of want to get that one. It's just like a really pretty nude. And it is kind of similar to the Can't Relate one, which is like my favorite shade ever. If you know me, I wear this literally all the time. It's just like a classic, like, nude. So, yeah. So I'm just going to, again, spray my face with the Maybelline setting spray. And that's the finished look. So this is it. This is my Toy Story inspired makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. And turn on your post notifications so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. And always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be scared on the inside. Bye, guys.